Hey guys, okay, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys are here just after the fact and you want to watch your sign, that should be timestamped down below. Um, just a reminder, please take it resonates and leave the rest. Whenever this shows up on your newsfeed, it is meant for you. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so today we're going to be doing what your angels are trying to tell you. So we're just going to pull from the Starseed Oracle cards deck, and then we'll do tarot, and then we will see like what area like they want you to focus on, or like you need to focus on, and then we'll pull an affirmation at the end. And hopefully I can remember to do all of that in that order. If not, I tried my best, okay? So we're going to start with Sagittarius. Okay, Sag, what do we have for you? So your first card out is baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. I think this could actually be really easy for you. It should be, I want to say, very easy for you, but you guys are kind of pulling back. You guys will it's like you'll want to do something, and then you'll think about it too much. Like you'll get in your head, and then you'll stop yourself from doing it, which is like the opposite of how you should be, especially as a fire sign. Like fire signs tend to be more impulsive. Not to say like go out and like do something dangerous or like risk your life or something of that, like something that's not good for you. But if there's something that you have been wanting to do, like a leap of faith, your guides are telling you to do it and to not really think about it too much. There's something else we'll do two more. So for your second card, we did get trust the timing, trust the wave you came on, time is not running out. If this is in regards, like, well, this can go for a lot of things, right? Like your career, if you feel like you're not going anywhere, or like you're afraid to start over in anything, that there's just no such thing. Like if you want to go back to school, you can definitely go back to school. If you want to, I'm also hearing like start a family. If you guys are like, you feel like it's too late to start a family, especially if like you're a woman, like you do have like a biological clock, suppose like not, but it's true. Like this just gets harder as you get older to have children. But there's also like you just never know, right? Like women are having babies in their 40s and I even like sometimes 50s. You just don't know. It depends on your biological clock, right? And that's the same thing where it's like your timeline, like your timeline is not going to be the same for everyone else's as everyone else's, right? So then there's also like different ways of like achieving this. Like maybe like the way that you think you're going to have a family is going to be a different way. Like there's like adoption, or like maybe you're going to foster, or there's just like so many other elements that can come into play where it's like if we're too narrow-minded and like in the way that we want something, it's kind of hard to see the bigger picture sometimes. Hi, contracting real estate, how are you? And then for your third card here, we have longing for home, homesick for the stars. Sagittarius, I just like your angels just want you to know like they are always watching you, right? But I think that you guys can be so like empathetic, like you can feel a lot of people's feelings, that sometimes you don't put your own feelings into consideration, and they want you to do that. Especially with like the first, with like trust your intuition before it makes sense. You could also kind of like have people in your ear telling you that this is not the right idea, like this is not the right way, that you're going to regret it. And deep down, I think that maybe you have already overcome this, because that's what I'm kind of feeling. It's like maybe this is like the path that you're currently on. But there's just like something holding you back. So let's clarify. You guys are going to have to make a decision really card here. I mean, really soon. Like with the Lovers card, it could be in regards to a relationship, but Lovers card in general is just a choice. So it could be about your career, whether you want to go back to school, whether or not you want to continue living in the same place. It's just different for everyone. It's going to be unexpected. And I think deep down, like Sagittarius, your angels, they're gonna protect you no matter what decision you want to take. But I just want to say, don't take the safe choice, like, or what you think is easy, or like what you go for what you really want. No, there's something else though, because it seems like, do you even really know what you want? It's like a mixture. what's going, can we clarify this here for Sagittarius? The Fool came out, and it came out sideways, where it's like, are you afraid to take this new beginning? Yeah, it's like yes and no. Like you're in your head about something. What is this new beginning here for Sag? One more. It's going to require you leaving something behind, maybe something that you're used to like with the Three of Cups here, like maybe it kind of feels like you have to kind of leave something behind that you thought was fun, but it's not fun anymore. Like you kind of outgrown it with this Queen of Pentacles. That's just what I'm getting. But I think that you're not quite there at that step yet, where it's just, oh, okay. So maybe you feel like you are supposed to be doing, like maybe you're supposed to be in this Queen of Pentacle energies, right? Like that's how you're feeling. And that's why maybe you feel like you're not on time for something, like you're running out of time, but you're not, you're on the right path. It's just deeper in the future. Things will come naturally. When you start to like force things, sometimes you can get a little bit of pushback from the universe because it's not meant to be at this time, right? So I think that's what you're experiencing. Because maybe you're trying to force something with Homesick for the Stars, and you just kind of feel like, is this not for me? And it is for you. It's just not right now. And I hate when I say that, like divine timing and patience and all that, because how long can we wait for something? But if that's what the cards say, that's what the cards say. Let's see what area in your life they want you to focus on. Can we get one card here for Sagittarius? I just want you to focus on yourself. You guys got your own card, right? Sagittarius, ruler of the 9th house, which is the rules, get it out into the world, and your highest ideals. Like, what is it that you want, right? Reversed is the wisdom of and the insights to understand that, that whatever is meant for you is going to be meant for you. And just a little bit of patience. Yeah, you know, burning out too, like if you do something for too much, like if you really enjoy doing it, even that can burn you out, right? Like you have to take your time doing things and be patient. Can we get an affirmation here for Sagittarius? So today, this is so funny because it says, today I'm glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge. So you can literally just say this affirmation, contracting real estate, and it'll give you energy. I feel like if you say something 3 times, it helps you like embody it, right? So just telling yourself you have energy makes you have energy. For me, I'll always just be like, I'll just get it done now. That way I don't have to do it later and I can forget about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no problem. I mean, obviously take a break if you need a break, right? Okay. Next we have Capricorn. Messages. What are your angels trying to tell Capricorn? There's something about time. We have forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. I think that you guys, honestly, Capricorn, have been trying to do this for such a long time. I think that people try to get in your way and they don't understand you, they don't support you, so it's just kind of hard to do that if you don't have like a really good support system. I think you know your path. That's a lot. I'm not going to take all that. Can we get 2 more? This one did come out the last time too. We have perspective, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. I think sometimes we can get caught up in our own heads, and like not just our own heads, but like people's perception of us, and like and trying to make other people happy, or like just listening to other people, right? Because it's just easier just you know, to make them shut up or be quiet. I think when you do that, every single time that you do that a little bit though, Capricorn, you kind of give up on yourself in a way where it's just like you want to keep the peace, but you're actually like disturbing the peace within you. Can we get one more here for Capricorn? We have spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. This one's like kind of tricky. We might, I'm gonna have to clarify that. You guys could be walking into like a new pathway. I want to say this is a pathway that you've closed on before, but your angels want you to come back to it. They're guiding you back there. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it's just like you might feel like a failure for going back, but that's just not true. That's like a false narrative that you're telling yourself, or people have told you. It says all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Like you do have the answers within you, Capricorn. There's like a lot of knowledge in you guys. I think more than other people would expect, like more than what people would expect from you. I don't know if that's made you like an outcast in your life. It's like where you've always had to kind of be alone, and it's like that forced you to kind of be a leader. So like maybe that's why you might. I just kind of feel like there's not like a support system around you. That's just willing to help you. Like you could have a support system around you, but not in the way that you need. So I guess I don't even know what that would be called. But let's clarify. We did get the Wheel of Fortune. I just like they can see you're very tired. I'm not trying to lie, but like you are very tired. You're exhausted. And I think you could be taking things a little bit too seriously. And you just need to relax a little bit and like have faith that this is gonna work out. Look at how far you've come already. And realize they want you to know you're not alone. Like emphasize that. King of Wands, that's like a leader, right? The King of Wands is someone who is like a good business person, someone who is very passionate. I also want to say loyal, loyal to the cause. I don't know. I normally don't typically think about that with this King of Wands, but I feel like it's like you're looking to the future, and it might be different from the future that other people see for you. Yeah, 8 of Coins. This could be in regards to your career. No, it's just something from your past. What is this in regards to here? Temperance came out. Something that you weren't committed to because there was something holding you back. I kind of want to say it was like you might have had like addictions or traumas or something where like you couldn't give your all to it, where you couldn't focus. And I think that you're like you might have overcome it, like you're trying to overcome it. Could have even been like partying. What else? What is this path here? The 4 of Wands and Aries came out. Oh, it's with the 4 of Wands and Aries. It's like this is like the marriage card. Aries twice could be something to. It could be a family, right? You could be dealing with an Aries. It's more so like, damn. Are you guys? It's like healing wounds, like childhood trauma wounds. And yeah, you got to kind of forgive and move on from it in order to like, yeah, that's the past, and like accept it for what it is because you cannot change it anymore. And I think that once that happens, like if you haven't already, I think you guys might be on the precipice on that, like you guys are almost there. And once that happens, I think there's like an activation that might come in for you, or like a knowing or an understanding or peace. That's what it is. Like if you guys have been like, well, yeah, I felt like there was like chaos in the beginning for you guys. So there might be like this peace once you accept and forgive. Like I do feel like temperance is about forgiveness and soulmate contracts and completion. And you guys could be completing the cycle. Something that's drained you. Something that it hurts to like think about. But at the same time, you cannot move on. The Devil card, you can't move on without closing out this cycle. It could be with somebody. It could be a habit. It could be both, you know. It's going to be different for everybody. Can we get advice? Clarify what area here for Capricorn. We do have Leo that popped up for you. So it's self-confidence to create, resulting from impressiveness and taking a chance. I don't think you realize how much whatever this was that's in your past that's held you back, it has actually held you back, right? I think that sometimes we are so good at compromise. I can't even think, like not even thinking about it, right? That we forget that it's actually still there. And yeah, is there anything else? Okay, let's get an affirmation for you guys. We have, today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good, feel good, and I am a good person. So good luck to you guys, Capricorn. I think you guys are going to be just fine. There's going to be some resistance. I can feel resistance. I don't know if it's like from you or for whoever you have to talk to, if it does involve another person. Okay, next we have Aquarius. Can I get messages here for Aquarius? We have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. I'm just like, are you like, you guys could be hiding a part of yourselves from other people, or like even from yourselves. It's just like not wanting to accept something for what it is. More than that, it's like maybe you feel like people aren't going to see you for who you are. Like maybe you're afraid of being judged. There is like some fear of being seen. Weight came out, but it came out in the reverse. Am I taking in the reverse? Yeah. So it says it's not time yet. Things are being woven, but it came out in the reverse. So this is your time. You need to like start doing things, getting things in action, doing what you love. It's not doing what you love. Doing what you're supposed to be doing. There's a resistance there. There's a lot of resistance here. What's the third one here for Aquarius? We'll do one more. We have longing for home, homesick for the stars, and then fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. I think you guys go really like back and forth. That could be where the resistance is coming in from, right? Where it's like 1 minute you're really down to do this, like you feel like this is your purpose, and then 1 minute you're not. If there's some doubt, it's just I keep getting doubt, and it's like they don't want to confirm or you don't want to confirm. What is this double mission here for Aquarius? We have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. You guys are thinking a little bit too small. You also have like fire and water, right? And it's just like opposites. So those are opposites coming here. And it's just like, I guess trying to find the balance. There's like, what is this balance for though? What with the Six of Pentacles, which is like, what is it that you actually want? Because I feel like you guys do want something, but you guys aren't working towards it. Hold on a second. It's like, I'm not getting clear answers. I'm sorry. I don't understand what's going on. Can we clarify this? There's just too much going on to like even get an answer. And I think that maybe like that's your energy. Like there's just so much chaos happening in there where you can't, you can't, I can't even speak now, where you can't get a clear answer of like what it is that you're trying to do, like what it is that you really want. It's like so frustrating because it's like you want something, but then you're not doing the steps necessary to do it, or like or to get there. And it's like, is there anything you should? What should what should Aquarius be doing? You have to change something again. No, they're just like. Which is Seven of Wands, which is like speaking your truth, what you believe in, not changing who you are to conform to like societal standards, like whatever they what other why can't I speak? Or what people want for you, right? I think you are very frustrated. Because it could seem like you're doing what you want or like what you should be doing, and then you just have somebody here telling you you're not, and I feel like it's just me telling you that. So if it's so confusing, what is going on here? Can we please clarify again? Yeah, it's the same thing where it's like you guys don't know what you're doing, or don't know what you want, even though it feels like you know what you want. I'm not understanding. And on that note, if I can't understand, I can't understand. I'm gonna move on. Like let me get, sorry Aquarius, there's not much I could do on that. Let me get a sign that you should be working on. Maybe we'll get clarity that way. We have Neptune. So Neptune is the ruler of the 12th house, ruled by Pisces. We have inspire others, be prepared to sacrifice, and yielding is the only way. You might have to give up something that you've been holding on to, like you're not ready to let go of. And until then, there's like an illusion behind it where like you're just not ready to be without it yet. Like, I don't know, like it could be like, I'm not saying an emotional support animal, but like something like that. Or like maybe, I don't know. That's all I can say. It's quite, I just can't understand it. Let's get an affirmation for you guys. Hopefully the rest of the readings there's a little bit more clarity. We have today I am happy. Today happiness and love will fill my heart and soul all day. I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense. And I hope whatever it is that you guys are working through, Aquarius, you can work through it and find because it's kind of like maybe these people are like not these people, your angels are giving you like messages, like they're trying to show you signs and stuff like that, and you're just not taking the hint, and it's only so much they can do. Now it's kind of confusing. You're confused, I'm confused, they're confused. Okay, next we're gonna do Pisces. What do we have here for Pisces? What do our guys want them to know? We have the Void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound, which is we're I don't know where you guys are in the world, but like we're in summer right now where I am, and like embrace winter means like to take a break, relax, you know, and not to worry about a lot of things. Kind of like hibernation, right? Let me get two more here for Pisces. The second card, I'm laughing because it says, wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So there is some stagnancy happening around you. If like you've been waiting for something. And then we have big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas. There is something that you guys have been working on, or like you have like a vision for yourself. Where your guides have a vision for you, right? Like there is something that you guys are supposed to be doing. it's just like on hold. It's not right now. Let's see. And it's something that you are very passionate about, Pisces. You guys could have been working, yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles. You guys have been working on this for a very long time. I even want to say like years. I don't know why, but 7 years is coming. Because the Seven of Pentacles, or 7 months, but it's giving years to me. So it could be years. If it's not, it's just faster. Because fire signs, ones, I do kind of feel like they are fast too. So it could be like months or weeks. Can we clarify this here for Pisces? We have the Sun card, which it reminds me of summer, but it's not. It's just saying that whatever it's coming, like, because you have the void, which is like really dark, and then you have the sun, which is like where you're at right now, and then eventually you will be stepping into the sun period. It's just a timing. I wonder if there's somebody else that's involved with this. No. What can we clarify this here for Pisces? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. So it's like there isn't somebody involved in here. We did clarify that, but are they coming back? No. What is this here with the Two of reverse? King of Pentacles. This, I feel like it does have to do with your career. Maybe it's someone leaving you because of their career. Yeah, with the Tower card here, I feel like this person didn't want to leave you. I think they might have taken them away from you. Yeah. This person just couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it, but that doesn't mean, I feel like they are going to come back. Oops. Can we clarify this here? But do you want them back? I don't think so. This person is going to come back. It's interesting because I feel like your guides don't want them for you. I don't even think you want them for you. I think you do. Okay, you want them. They're going to come back. Your guides are saying this is not the person for you. Three of Pentacles. This is like, if you accept this person back into your life, it's not going to be a very like balanced or harmonious relationship. It's going to be another karmic relationship here with the wheel. You're going to feel a lot of regret. You're going to, like with this Ten of Swords, you already kind of feel that. There is somebody else coming to you and for you. You just have to be a little bit patient. I keep hearing no. And I don't know if that's you saying no or if that's like this person who wants to come back into your life. Yeah, it's both of you guys. You guys are both kind of pulling on each other. Let's get, because if you guys do want to get married, the Four of Wands here, like that's like a celebration card. It could be a marriage card, and I feel like that is what you guys are wanting. But at the Nine of Pentacles here, you have to kind of like be alone, and not only that, but like I feel like you guys have to thrive. Not only thrive, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to say that, but it's like you guys aren't. It's not going to be in the way that you picture it. And not only that, it's going to be a very long time. And there could also be a lot of other people watching you. Like, what are their guides doing? One card for their guides. This person isn't listening to their guides either. With the five of coins here, Five of Pentacles. They're completely shut off to their guides, and they might not be very spiritual. They're not listening to them. Like, they're trying to give them advice. They could be trying to show them in dreams, like, hey, like, this is not the right person, or like, you need to be doing this and that, and they're not listening. They are not listening. Anything else? Okay, no, that's very interesting. Yeah, we'll pull this for you guys. What area here? We have the North Node. So the North Node is like what you came here on this planet to do, right? Like the direction you want to go in. And it's like there will be success and benefit from, I feel like you guys waiting for the right person. Like it's like double confirmation for me. They're like, please don't go back to this person. There's just so much more like you'll get if you just wait. Big picture thinking. I know sometimes we can want things now, but it'll just end up causing you more pain in the long run. It's like temporary happiness. Can we get an affirmation here for Pisces? You guys got 2, so we have, today I believe, today I see the miracles and love surrounding me, and today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. You might meet somebody, like I do feel like it's in the like distant future, but you might meet somebody who is the one that you're supposed to meet randomly, and it's not going to be this person. Okay. All right. I think that's it for you guys, Pisces. Yeah. Okay. And then next we'll do Aries. Okay, what do your guides want to say to you, Aries? We have jump in, adventure, say yes to change. It's a very colorful card. You guys could be like wanting more color in your life or just changing things up. We have breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Sometimes we could ask, God, the universe, for something, right? And they give it to us, but not in the way that we expect. Like an example, like, I asked for a cutting board, and then I don't get the cutting board I want, right? But I get a better cutting board. Like the one I wanted was plastic and the one that I got was wood. So it's like, yeah, I might have thought I really wanted this plastic cutting board because I don't know, maybe it looked better than the wood cutting board. But at the end of the day, the wood cutting board was better for me, right? An example. And I think it's like you guys are you're asking for something and they are giving it to you, but it's just, you don't want to accept it. We have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. I do with this card here, I never really see it like this, but like there are 2 people here, and like one person is kind of looking up and the other person's looking this way. And I kind of see it where it's like there is something right in front of your face that you just aren't seeing because you're so busy kind of looking. Is that 2 people? I thought it was 2 people. Well, I'm gonna take it as 2 people. And it's just like there is something that you're not seeing that's right in front of your face that you might want to pay attention to. Let's clarify this here. What does this change? What does this change here for Aries? We have the 4 of Swords. It's something within you. Like maybe you guys want to change how you look, like how you dress, how you act. Like you just want to like change something about yourself. Not really. I even want to get like maybe you guys are trying to learn. Like you guys are trying to like maybe learn a new skill, change your job. Like there's just something that it's about you. What else is there? 5 of Cups. What is it? What else is this? I think it's also like how you view yourself, Aries. I think that you guys need to, like, you guys are the magician. You guys are very powerful, magical human beings, right? And not only that, but souls. You guys are wonderful, beautiful souls having a human experience. And whatever that, I do feel like you guys are going through some pain right now. It's not your fault, and it's not going to always be like this, right? Like, in order to experience this much pain, you've had to, like, you would have to have some joy, right? Because if you did not experience that joy, you would not know the pain of it most of the time. If this is in regards to a relationship, right? What else do we have here? I do feel like it is with a relationship, because you do have the 4 to the 5 of swords here. And it's definitely like you're thinking about the past, and you're thinking about ways like if you could have changed it, or if like you could have done anything differently. And I don't think you could have. Like, it was just, it is, right? Like, things happen, we adapt, we change, and we move on. Can we get, what else is micromanaging the universe? We do have the King. I mean, the 10 of Coins landed on say yes to change. I do think you guys also are trying to change your financial situation, which comes back to like maybe changing how, like when I say changing how you dress, like maybe like getting new clothes, like get a new job, like fit the job that you want to do. It's something like that where it's like you just need a change, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Can we clarify this here? Breath of Cosmos. 5 of Cups. Okay. I keep wanting to move on, like, to these other 2 cards and to clarify them, and then we keep coming back to this change because it's like focusing more on yourself. I think you guys need to let go of some of this control, or like focus a little bit less on you and like what you can do, and just like maybe actually do something outside of yourself, because you're in your head a lot. You're focused. It's just you're kind of focusing too much on this pain. And while yes, it does suck, it's just like you're making it worse. I hate to say it, but yeah, let's keep going, because I even want to say, like, there have been like opportunities presented to you where you don't accept them, or like you cannot accept them because you keep coming back to the past. Can we clarify this here for Aries? Now we're moving on. 6 of Coins, which is it landed like on integration activation time, which is it is time for you guys to move on from this, because once you do, there is something on the other side. With Judgment card here. And then the 8 of Cups. You guys are asking for something, right? Because it landed on micromanaging the universe. You guys are asking for something. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for everybody, but you guys are refusing to walk away from something in order to get it. It's like, because you guys, I do feel like you guys got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards focusing more like on yourself and to change, like what you need to change. And then like there's not much energy going anywhere else. And you need to like make room for this, whatever you guys are asking for it to come in. Okay, I think that's it for the tarot. Let's see what areas that you should be working on. I will laugh if you guys get the first house, just because that's the house of self. We have, well, also Aries too. Aries is the first house, so that would make sense. We have Sagittarius that came out, and it's insights to understand resulting from it's like you guys might need to understand something, and I can understand wanting to understand what happened to you in the past, but you guys are kind of wallowing in it, like dwelling on it, like there's nothing you can change. And the sooner that you just accept that, the happier you're gonna be, right? Yeah, because it's just so much on the past. Can we get an affirmation here? Oops. We have 2 for you guys. Today I am focused. Today I will be productive and feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do. And today I am persistent. Nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals, and nothing will stand in my way of happiness. I'm not getting that one. Okay, I'll get it. But it is really up to you, and it's up to you. Just have to, you know what? I'm going to pull Aries a little bit more for you guys and just see like what is coming if I can pull on that. Scorpio card is like a death and rebirth. The Devil card is definitely you guys in your head. Overall energy, one card that's coming for Aries that they need to know. King of Coins came out sideways. And it is just because you guys haven't made this decision yet, but the King of Coins is someone who is financially stable, financially abundant. And this could be you. I also feel like you could be meeting someone who is like this. It could be like split for you guys. I want to say that you guys, it's going to be both though. Like you guys are going to become someone who is more financially abundant and then meeting someone as well like that. That's just kind of the energy I'm getting. And somebody lucky too, like because there's a rabbit there and I just associate rabbit with luck. But yeah. Okay, I think that's it. All right, Aries, good luck to you guys. And then next we're going to do Taurus. Okay, what do your angels want you to know, Taurus? We have perspective, zoom out, common ground, none of this matters. It came out sideways, so I do want to say you guys are like really good at doing that. Sometimes like you guys might get in your own head and like focus on something too much, and then like sometimes you're like it's not that serious, it's not that deep, which I think like eventually you will get to that point where it's always going to be it's not that deep. We have you are not for everyone, embrace your weirdness, face your true north. I think that really helps with like that perspective, right? Where it's just like sometimes you realize it's not too deep and that just the same way that you don't like everybody, not everybody's going to like you and it doesn't matter. Some people are meant to actually come into your life to cause like you to be uncomfortable in order for you guys to move on to like better things or do more. We do have also deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. I think in the past, Taurus, like maybe you really would have like cared a lot about like maybe you like to conform or like to try to fit in, right? Like you couldn't really be yourself. And I think now like you're just like this is it was like childhood wounds, I want to say. You could have had people in your life, particularly parents, right? Because those are the people who raised you, who are just like what would other people think? They conditioned you to care about what other people would think when as a child, typically we don't really care what other people think about us. And that is kind of like a learned behavior. And I think that you are now kind of stepping out of that learned behavior because at the end of the day where it's like people all everybody's going through something, right? Like people are so much in their own heads, there's no way they can be thinking about what you did 5-10 years ago or yesterday, right? They're too worried about thinking about what they did 5-10 years ago or yesterday. So once you kind of realize that we all are going through it, and even like the law of one, right? Where like we are all connected, we were all one, and we all love each other, even if it's we don't all love each other on this 3D realm, you know, in the spiritual realm, we do all love each other and care about each other, and that even the person that you hate, um, you guys did sign up to have that bond or that contract in order to like express those emotions or have those emotions or work through it. Let's see what else we have here. Can we clarify this here for King of Cups? I think it could be kind of hard for you guys, Taurus, to be in your emotions just because you guys are a earth sign, right? Like you guys are very grounded. But you guys could have water in like your rising or your moon, right? But it's like because I don't feel you guys being very emotional. I think you guys are very good at grounding your emotions instead of like feeling them. That's kind of like an earth sign though, like to think about your emotions more. I mean, an air sign, like they like to think about their emotions more than like feel them. Can we clarify what is this? It could just be coming to grips with the stuff that's happened to you in your past with the Ten of Swords and being emotionally okay with them and overcoming it. Yeah, because that's where this healing is coming from. The King of Cups is someone who is emotionally healed and strong, and also like nurturing and like can help other people. Like can be a safe space for other people to be vulnerable. Can we clarify what is that? I think okay. So the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles fell out for on You Are Not for Everyone, and I think you guys judge yourself a little bit too harshly here, Taurus. I think that if you saw yourself how other people see you, you would be kind of surprised. Sometimes, you know, we could be our own worst critics. But if you, and also too with the Magician here and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like if you would just embrace who you really are, you could be making a lot of money. Like I don't know why that the Ace of Pentacles is about growth, and it is about Pentacles are tangible things, generally money. And with the Magician card, it's just like you creating that. Once you step into who you really are, and like with the Hermit card, I think that you've been keeping a lot of yourself to yourself. You don't like to share. Maybe you guys were judged and ridiculed as like a child. That comes again from like childhood wounds. But you guys are healing. You guys could have gone through like a period of time where you like to be alone. You preferred that. Yeah, Three of Swords and Ace of Wands landed on the healing. Like you guys have been through so much. But at the end of the day, this is actually, it was meant to happen. Like you're going to find so much more passion and like love, and it's just like so much fire. Two aces, right? What are you missing? The Ace of Swords and which is your truth, and then the Ace of Cups, which is like emotional fulfillment. But I kind of see that for like more romantic. So it's like I think these two cards together are pretty nice. Like you are going to be making something new that you're passionate about that can help you make money if that's what you want. But it could also just be growing your mindset and changing your thoughts that you don't have, like you can be yourself and people will still love you and appreciate you. And if they don't, they're just not meant to be in your life. Okay, let's get one card, see what area. We have the 7th house, which is your partner, cooperation and balance. So it's just, I think you guys have mastered the art of like balancing how you feel a little bit too well. Sometimes I don't think that you guys like to be in your feelings a lot. And it's okay to have feelings, and it's okay to like feel a certain type of way. Like if somebody hurts you, you can express that. You don't have to like internalize it and kind of just realize everybody gets hurt, because it's taking away from your experience. There's something else. One more for them. They also just want you to be careful, because 7th house is about your partner and who you decide to let you be your partner, Taurus, because the 5 of Wands comes up. Like if this person is not the right person for you, it will cause a lot of problems, a lot of fights, arguments, tension, and it can cause a lot of chaos that's in anybody's life, right? If you don't have the wrong partner, but they just want you to be especially aware of that. Can we get one affirmation here? We have, today I feel worthy. Today I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. You're one of those wonderful things, Taurus, too. So, yeah. Okay, that is it for you guys. Next we're going to do Gemini. These readings are just so long. Okay. We'll just leave them there for now. Can I get messages here for Gemini? Gemini, I like this message for you. It says messenger, but Gemini is aren't you guys ruled by Mercury? Yeah, and that is about communication, and you guys are the communicator. So bringing harmony and balance, maybe to yourself, maybe finding yourself again. Maybe you've been giving yourself a little bit too much to others. It's also, I feel like wanting to, like being open to receive messages. That's really coming on strong. I think that your guides have been trying to give you a message and you haven't been listening. Rather stubborn, I want to say. They do want to say like you have good intentions, a good heart, but let's keep going. Can we get one more here? We have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. I don't know why, but I feel like someone is taking advantage of you. Your guides know that someone is taking advantage of you. And I don't know if you guys have expressed this to them. Kinda. I know that your guides have been kind of telling you that this person isn't the one for you. Like, I don't know if they're showing you like movies or shows or this thing, right? I mean, this video, right? Where it's just, they want someone advocating for you. Your guides are always advocating for you, and they just wish that you would advocate for yourself a little bit. Can we get one more? We have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. I think this is something that you guys have struggled with like multiple lifetimes, Gemini. This is not the first time. I think it's very hard for you guys to advocate for yourself or like put yourself first. I think it's just, yeah, one of these lessons. We do have loosen your grip on the bottom, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Sometimes people can be addicted to like helping other people, right? Because it makes them feel good. It's like a little bit of a codependency. Not really. It's just, yeah, like you like making people happy because that makes you happy. And that could be kind of an addiction too, where sometimes we let go of our needs and what we, and our wants, right? Two of Coins and Libra. Like, even the Two of Swords, I want to say was right here. Like, where it's just like, you do have to make a choice. And it's between choosing yourself and somebody else. I feel like you guys are kind of giving your power away with the Libra card here. Can we clarify this here for Gemini? Knight of Cups. I do want to say it's about like, if this is in regards to like someone who offered you something like a love connection. And then the Devil card, and then at the end of the deck where it's like with the Star card, where you might think that this person is like a wish fulfillment. They definitely feel like you are a wish fulfillment, right? And then with the Devil card here, there's just like a lot of hidden energies that you guys aren't seeing, that you're not aware of, where it is taking like an emotional, I even want to say like spiritual toll that you guys are not aware of. And it's like they're trying to get your attention to walk away here. Six of Swords. I want to say you guys had a similar reading yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And what was that? I'm trying to remember what happened yesterday. But essentially, it was just like you kind of just had two choices to make, where it's like at the end of the day, the destination is going to be the same. It's just the journey. And I feel like you've made this journey. You've done this before. You've done this multiple times. Like, well, I said it earlier with like multiple past lives. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I do feel like it's repetitive. If anything, you could check out the one from yesterday. Another like thing that they want me to point out is that with the messenger card, it says bringing harmony and balance. Is whatever decision you decide to make, is it going to bring you harmony and balance? Are you going to be at peace with it, or are you going to be stuffing a lot of emotions down to just try to get through the rest of your life, or the days that rest, just to get through? Okay, what area do they need to focus on here for Gemini? We have in Capricorn. So Capricorn is the ruler of the 10th house, right? Is that your sister sign? No, Sagittarius is your sister sign. But Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, right? And Saturn is all about lessons, karmic responsibilities. And we also have your goals, the day-to-day life. So what is it that you want? There's just an unequal balance. I can just feel that. And the thing about Saturn is that it's going to make it right. So let's get your affirmation. Today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative and thoughtful and full of potential. I don't know why this card came out. Is there somebody in your life telling you that you're not thoughtful and creative? Maybe, like, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird energy, isn't it? Let's pull one more overall energy for you guys, Gemini. Let me get one more card here. Oh, okay, there's something here that you guys are not seeing. It's still being hidden from you. You guys probably won't find out about it until after you walk away from a situation, and that's what I'm getting here. Can we get an overall energy here for Gemini? We have the Five of Wands, which is, you know, conflict, anger, fighting, right? And I kind of want to say that there's three people fighting, even their guides, because I do feel like this is involving somebody, or it could be like you walking away from a career. Whatever it is, it's just like everybody's not listening to each other. Like you're not listening to your guides, your the whoever, like whatever you're trying to walk away from, they're not listening to you, and it's just a whole not a lot of like, I don't want to say selfishness, because it's not selfishness. It's okay. So if someone has like so much control, right? That means one person has no control. And it is kind of like one person, instead of like 50-50 having it split, it's more like 90-10 or like 80-20. And it's always going to kind of be like that, where like you have to try to reclaim some of your like your some of your energy back, because this person is just going to keep taking, in a nutshell. Anyways, that's it. I'm sorry, Gemini. I hope this works out. Next we have Cancer. Cancer, what do we have for you? We have Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay, so Cancer, I do want to say that you guys have a lot more power than you guys want to admit, or like you have tapped into, right? I think it's easier for you to just let life happen instead of making decisions. And I think sometimes when you guys do make decisions, it doesn't go your way, or like it's just like something stops you, where it's just like you don't want to make a decision. You know a lot more than you think, or you want to admit, right? We have trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. If you felt like you missed an opportunity, it's not. Time is not linear, right? Like things happen as they happen. Who was I telling this to? I think Sagittarius had the same thing, where what was their issue? Why can't I remember? Basically, it's like if you want something and you feel like you're running out of time to get it, that's just not how it works. I think that you might have to change a little bit, like what you think you might want, right? Let's say if it is that you want a family and you feel like you're running out of time, the way that you get a family might not be the way that you think you're going to get a family. Like, let's say you want to start a new business, like you want to go back to school and you feel like you don't like you're too old to do that. There's no such thing. It's just you actually going ahead and doing it. One more card here. And then we have the Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. It's like, have you been listening to your guides? Yeah, they want to emphasize that. Like, because I feel like they've been trying to make contact with you, like, or tell you something, and you guys are just, like, not listening. It's like you're avoiding it. I wouldn't say avoiding it. You're not sure, or you're not certain that it's true. And you know what? It's going to be different for everybody. Like how our guides communicate with us is definitely different for everybody. Even just like how they communicate with me, like especially like when I have dreams, like not all my dreams mean the same thing. And it's the way that you have to just like learn through trial and error. And it's like sometimes I'll have a dream and I'm like, this can't be. And then I'll read something on Reddit and it's like exactly like the dream. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. That's what that dream was about. And it's just finding ways to communicate with your team and your guide so that way you can get clarity whenever you need it. Okay, can we clarify? Hey, Jamaica, how are you? Can we clarify this here for Cancer? We have the Ace of Cups. And the Magician. Oh, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's like a connection with the universe lies within you. Like you guys have been trying to manifest a connection with the Ace of Cups. And it's like with also Ace of Wands, it's like you can feel like you think that this is going to be like a very passionate relationship like beginning, because this is something that's happening in the beginning. With this Magician card here, it's like I don't know if you're afraid of your power, or it's just like, or afraid, like I don't understand, because like we all have it. Like if we all like collectively everybody has the ability to tap into their gifts, right? I think with this Magician card here, though, there is like a little bit of confusion on maybe how to do it, or like if it's real, because it is kind of just, I don't know. Let's see what else we have here for you guys. The Six of Coins. There's something that you guys haven't seen or didn't realize before. Just like looking at this card, there is like a lot going on. And I think that once like you look closely too at something that you've been thinking about, like something you've been thinking about, and if you look at it closely and objectively, like there's something that you guys are going to realize. With the Six of Coins here, it did land on time is not running out, because it's not. Whatever that you have been asking for is coming. It's going to be given to you. Sometimes when we ask for something so great, especially if like we're asking for like the right partner, right? Not we, but like they have to become that partner for us, right? Like we can't, if like this, you were to meet this person today, they probably wouldn't be the person that you needed them to be, and it would probably fizzle out pretty quickly, right? And instead of them like actually learning the lessons and becoming the person that they need to be in order to be with you. So sometimes like things like that can take a little bit longer. Or in regards to like, well, I do feel like this is in love because there is an Ace of Cups here, but like if you're thinking about your career, sometimes like you do have to like start at the bottom in order to get to the top most of the time, unless like, you know, you're a Nepo baby, right? Then you kind of get things a little bit handed to you a little bit easier. Can we clarify this here for Cancer? And then we have the Sun It's just like the sun. Typically, it's like this is a phoenix. I want to say, and it's like you're rising from the ashes, where it's like you have to start over again in something. Well, that's where the Ace of Cups comes in too. What is this here for the? It's like, okay, the Temperance and the Six of Swords. It's like commitment from someone in the past or someone that you walked away from. Is that what you're hoping for? Yeah, with this Phoenix here, it's like a rebirth. But I don't know if that's actually what you want. One more card here. I don't think a decision has been made quite yet. Okay. It's like sometimes we can ask for something, but we're not going to get it because there's something better, or like something else has to come along. There is an Empress here, right? Where it's like it's kind of confused. It's like someone is watching you, but they don't want to know that they're like they don't want you to know that they're watching you. Is this person? I think this person wants to come back and try to like be a better person. It's just very hard for them. Anything else? No. And that's what it is. And it's like, you guys do have the power. I think you guys are very like actively manifesting this person back into your life. There's a really good chance it's going to happen. As like, if this person is abusive or whatever, I would not manifest that person back into your life. And I hope they don't, right? Because someone better is out there for you. But this person is just working on themselves to become the person that you need them to be. Okay, let me get, what areas should you be focusing on right now? It's like yourself. Cancer, you guys are very intuitive, right? Like you guys are water signs. Sorry, there's something in my eye. I think you guys should be working on yourselves right now, like with the power that you can create, because there is a lot more, I feel like, that you guys have not established within yourself, or like that you could establish within yourself. Yeah, we do have Virgo that came out for you guys. Virgo typically is a loner, like it's only supposed to be one person there. Gemini is the one with two, where it's like, I think there is this other side of you, Cancer, that you're just not seeing, that you need to kind of work on, because it's like integrating yourself. Could be integrating your shadow self and yourself, like maybe an ego death. But yeah, there's just, and then bottom of the deck is the first house, which is yourself. So right now, like maybe focusing on yourself, because there is somebody coming in for you. There's like no, I don't know why. It's like missed opportunity, but it's like not a missed opportunity. Okay, let's get an affirmation. We have, today I am glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge. Yeah, I think that's it. Good luck to you guys, Cancer. Okay, next we have Leo. We got messages here for Leo. We have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gift. Golden child, just like you guys. I feel like golden, it belongs to Leo too, right? Even the sun being there. That looks like the sun. Could be, I think that's the sun. You guys are very powerful, Leo. I don't know if you guys know this, but your guides do want you to know. There's definitely something with your voice. I don't know if you guys are like, you guys could be writers, whereas something with your voice, like you write things down. You guys could be motivational speakers, or like musicians, singers, right? There is something with your voice that heals people. It could be a frequency, maybe the frequency that you're on. There's something that you guys have, oh, my eye, there's something, yeah, you guys are not seeing, like, there's something that you guys are in denial about. We have lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Is that what you're going through right now? I think this is doubt. There could be a lot of doubt in your heads right now. Again, like, you could, it's not the sun, but it looks like the sun, right? It could be the sun looking into yourself, looking, it's just like this power, realizing the power that you have within you. I'm losing my voice. You guys could be losing this power because you're not using it. Where it's, I think it's because maybe you guys don't realize how much it can affect people. We have called soul gifts and training, time to step up. It did come out in the reverse, kind of, where it's like, I don't think you guys are wanting to do this anymore. You're not wanting to pursue it, but your guides want you to do this. What? There's like a blockage. What is this blockage? It's yourself. There's something within you that's blocking you from pursuing this or realizing this. Again, Leo. This is all about you, Leo. Strength card. What is this blockage here for Leo? I don't know why I'm kind of feeling anger, but we did get the Tower. Maybe something could have ended. I also want to say, like, maybe something didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. It is like, I can't understand this, Tower. Maybe you guys don't understand why things are happening to you the way that they are happening. Your guides just want to, like, they keep telling me to come back to, like, your gifts because they are there, and you guys are heavily ignoring them because it's just, like, kind of frustrating. I personally don't want to talk about it anymore because I keep getting a no, and I feel like that's your energy. And then you have, like, your guides here where it's just like, no, this is important. They need to know this. And, like, I think maybe you guys are tired of hearing about it or hearing it because it's just, like, it can get frustrating how many times you can hear something and then it doesn't happen. And that's kind of like blind faith, right? Like, you have to have blind faith that this is going to work out. Can we clarify this here? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. I think this is what I think you wanted this to come to you quickly, kind of like more like an instant gratification. Even more so is not instant gratification. Maybe you guys have been working on this for a very long time, right? But maybe you thought you'd be further along than where you are right now. I do want to say that this is a knight, right? So it's not a page. And it's not a king or an emperor. So you have made progress, just not the amount of progress that you wish you would have made, right? But there is progress there. Can we clarify this here for Leo? The Two of Pentacles came out. I can understand, your guides can also understand, Leo, is that if this, whatever it is that they did want you to work on, if that could take like too much time, especially if you're working, you're taking care of children, you have a home life, it just becomes too much, right? Where you can't balance it. You have to like make a little bit of time for it. I remember I'm just going to use this as an example. I was listening to a podcast where it was somebody was talking to like their loved one that had passed away, and in this podcast, it was like they were talking, the loved one was talking to the person that was still here, and he was like, yeah, I wish that I would have sang more, even if like nobody heard me. I was so self-conscious about my voice, so I never sang, even if it was just like to myself or around the house or like whatever. And it was like, he's like, that was something that they regretted not doing here. It's something really small like that, right? I think maybe for you guys, Leo, because you guys are like someone who does like attention, or like they kind of thrive in it, and like if you don't get it like in the amount that you want to, especially when you are putting so much hard work into it, it can be kind of hard to want to actually continue and pursue it. But you can't think of the rewards. You have to kind of find the joy within it. and maybe find satisfaction in that you are helping people, just not yet, I want to say, because it could still happen, but maybe just not on the scale that you would like to. So yeah, okay, anything else? We do have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is like someone who is financially abundant. I don't know, that one's not really pulling to me. It's like, let's see what area we need to work on for you. We have the North Node, right, which is where your life's purpose in this life, and there will be success and you will benefit and it'll come. It's just going to take its time, and when it's time. We just did have 555 on the clock, which is a change, and there might be a shift in your mindset that needs to happen. And yeah, I'm getting confirmation where sometimes not everything has to be on a grand scale. You're very much arguing with me, like you don't like what I'm having to say, which is fine. We're all like, it's I understand. Let's get an affirmation. And you know what? I forgot to tell. Who did I forget to tell? Gemini is the same thing. We all have free will, right? We can say, no, I don't want this anymore. And yeah, like sometimes they'll tell me something and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. And I'm not, and I don't have to. And at the end of the day, because we do collectively have free will. And yeah, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Okay, let me get advice for you guys. We have, today I will not be critical. Today I will not be critical of my appearance or actions. I am perfect the way I am. Good. I hope it does work. Your voice is very needed, I want to say, Leo. So just take that into consideration. Okay, next we have Virgo. Okay. Can we get messages here for Virgo? We'll take the first one. So the first one is, your life is a canvas, manifestation, artist, creative accountability. Creative accountability is what's getting me, where it's like, you guys could be complaining about something, Virgo, like maybe things not going your way, or that's what I'm really getting, where it's just like, why are things happening to me? And your guides want you to take accountability. Like, you have to create the life that you want. Like, you have to take action towards it. If you guys are in a relationship where this person isn't the best, or like where you're in a job like that you hate but pays really well, are you taking necessary steps? Something is always saying no, where it's like, I don't want to do that, where it's like, it's too interesting for a Virgo. I've never heard of Virgo like, oh, this is too much work, but that's kind of like how I'm feeling. We have Star Family. You are part of a team of souls. Call in support. Are you guys kind of used to doing things alone? You guys could be the oldest in a family. Oldest born daughters, those were like firstborn daughters, they get like a lot of put on them. Let's get one more. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. There's a lot of you needing to connect with people, connecting with yourself. I think, do you feel like people don't understand you? Yeah, that's what it is. Like, you feel like people would like maybe judge you, or I think that you guys do need to realize, you could see this person is connecting with this person, which is really themselves, right? Which brings me back to like the law of one, where like we are all connected, we are all one, and like we all go through the same things. And if you have somebody, yeah, and if you have somebody in your life who or like people in your life who don't understand that, it's just maybe because they're not on that frequency yet, and that's fine. Just give them grace the way that you would want to get grace, and then eventually by giving it, you will receive it, right? Maybe not from that person, but from other people, even from yourself. And eventually, like, the people who don't align with you and your mindset, they will weed themselves out. Whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, they always find the way. Like, they'll find the way to the people in their own frequency. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify this here. I wonder if I clarify Leo. I don't remember. That's okay. Virgo. Oopsie. This is like you guys, I feel like building your own prison, right? Where if you wanted to leave, you could, but it's just like kind of easier where you're at, like maybe blaming other people or just like not taking accountability for the things. I do feel like things have happened to you guys, Virgo, where it has been very painful and traumatizing. Maybe you don't even want to acknowledge it a little bit. I think it's maybe you found comfort in the dark, or like maybe you guys have found comfort a little bit being where you are. And it's scary to move on. Yeah, with the death card here. I wouldn't say comfort. It's more like when you're just used to it, it's like not contentment either. It's just like, it's just, that's just where you are, right? Like, I don't think you know how to move forward. What's the steps to take to move forward? Can we clarify this here? Yeah, Two of Wands. With the star on the Two of Wands, right? With typically it's not there. You decide the path that you're going to take, right? Like, you can't have somebody else tell you. Even the crystal ball is in her hand, where it's like you can pick your future. Typically the Two of Wands is just like a person from the back. Let's see if it's, I can find it quickly, and it's just them looking two ways. I want to say kind of like this, but with two wands. Anyways, it's like the three, but there's two. So it's not like this person where like you have a lot of power and you can choose the direction that you want to go in. I'm not gonna find it, but that's okay. You get what I'm talking about. Sometimes it is easier to just say like it is what it is, right? But your guides are telling you that's just not going to cut it for you anymore. Maybe it worked for you for a certain amount of time, but they want you to start taking action. There are people around you that you can trust and open up to who will like to help you. There are some, like this Devil card energy, where it's like, I feel like there are some things you have to release. It could be a person, place, mindset, ideas, something like that. That's been like holding you, dragging you back. I just got a notification where it's like, you don't want this, where it's like, whatever you're at right now, you don't want. And the Seven of Coins, where it says like, which came out in the reverse. You guys are stuck. And what can we do to move forward? Because I feel like we've gone through this over and over again. Maybe that's how you guys feel. But how can we move forward here, Spirit? Okay, you have to be committed. You have to be committed to moving forward, to becoming maybe make a vision board, maybe like make a plan. You can't keep telling yourself that this is just how it is, because that's how I'm feeling. It's like, I could give you suggestions. People can just suggest things for you, but you have to be committed. And I think that's what's really been holding you back. Because I also want to say, Virgo, this is not an overnight process. Like, this is something can take months, years, whatever. Some of you guys weeks, but I think this is something that is going to take. Speaking from experience, I remember like it took me like what 4 or 5 years to like fully like, I don't know, become okay after everything that happened in my life. And that's not to say I'm not still growing and learning and becoming a different person, but that is to say that it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be quick. Okay, let's see what else we have here. What area in your life? Advice here for what area in their life? We have Virgo that came out for you guys, which is you have to focus on yourself, your self-worth, your self-care. What kind of foods are you eating? What kind of habits are you exercising? Stuff like that, where you have to start with the self, and then in order to kind of move on from this habit. You might have to isolate yourself for a little bit. Um, yeah. I mean, there are people around you who will support you. I think you would be better if you can't be around certain people, or if you can't do it, then yeah, it might be time to isolate yourself. Yeah, new beginnings. Okay, let me get an affirmation, and then we have Libra, and then Scorpio. Can we get an affirmation here for Virgo? We have, today I will see the possibilities. Today anything is possible. My heart is open to any and all possibilities. Which you do. You have a lot of power within you. You're not helpless, Virgo. Okay. Next, Libra. And again, 555 on the clock for the timer. Okay, what do your guides want you to know, Libra? We have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. I think that you guys, are you guys hiding something? Or it's just, you guys are meant to help a lot of people. I think you guys are already like very helpful people. Kind, caring, considerate, but let's see what else we have here for you guys. We have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. It's like you guys have been asking for something, your guides, and it's like your guides don't want to give it to you because that's not what you're meant to have. You guys are meant to do something different, and they're trying to show you a different path, but you guys are just not listening or just don't really want it. Let's see. We have longing for home, homesick. I think you guys, how can I say this? It's like you guys crave love. That makes sense. Your ruler, your planet ruler is Venus, right? Which is, I feel like that is the love planet. At the same time, I kind of want to say like you guys need to be, I don't know. Let's see if it's like you should be giving your love away. You need to, like, it's like the way that you share your love. I think maybe you guys are kind of like very selective, and you guys need to be thinking more like globally, or like you need to be sharing your love, whatever that is. And like, I don't know if like you're like that's cooking, or if that's like writing things like more creatively. Like there's like something that you guys are supposed to be doing. Please give me a minute, guys. There is something that wants your attention, that needs your attention, something that you like doing. Maybe you haven't shared it with other people because there's like a fear of like maybe being judged, or something of that sort. Can we clarify what is this here for Libra? The three of okay. Like you are like with the three of cups here, and then the four of pentacles, like you guys are holding on to yourself. You're meant to like be out and about, having good times. Like your energy helps fuel other people's energy. You guys like obviously don't give too much of your energy away, but it's more so like that is kind of what you're meant to do here. Like people, some people who are just on this planet, sometimes they're just their vibrations are, we're just them being here on this planet raises the planet's vibrations. And you guys are one of those people, more so too, that you are meant to interact with people and help bring up their vibrations. And I think sometimes like if you're not in control, like empaths as well, like you can feel other people's emotions, but you can also make them feel your emotions, or like make them feel how you want to feel. And so that's maybe something that you guys haven't realized, or like are maybe trying to avoid. You just don't want to put yourself out there, essentially. It's like kind of with the Two of Wands here. It's kind of giving me like this thing of like a fear of being seen. You guys are kind of wanting to like maybe just stay like very small and like, I don't know, just like raise a family or like to keep to yourself. That's what it is, where it's like, it's just that, but you're meant to do more. You're supposed to do more. Your guides are telling you to please do more. You can handle it, right? I get it, but I also want to say it is a lot more work, but there is a lot more reward for it too, right? Where I think you would be very pleasantly surprised. Obviously, like I said earlier, we all have free will. If you don't want to do this, then you don't want to do this. And maybe this message just isn't for you. But if you have been needing that confirmation where you feel like you should be doing more, you want to do more, you want to help out, there is something there that you should be doing. And your guides just want you to take the steps necessary to do that, right? Whatever that might be for you, because it's going to be different for everybody. I am going to go ahead and just get what area you guys need to work on. So we have Mercury, which is the third house, which is let your mind tell you how to feel and also analyze and communicate. I think that you guys could be writers. It has something to do with like your voice also, where it's just like your energy is meant to be shared. Sometimes too, I want to say that if we keep so much energy or so much things to ourselves, it can kind of eat away at us, right? Like we're keeping too much in. We need to express ourselves. We need to like release things, and this would be like a healthy way for you guys to do that. Okay, let me get an affirmation. One card. Oops, that's a lot. One card here for Libra. We have, today I am healthy. Today my mind and my heart and my soul are one healthy being. So that's it. I hope you guys can read that. That's it for you guys, Libra. Next, we're going to do last Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, what do your guides? We have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Seed by the Light by staying grounded. Seed the light by staying grounded. Oh, interesting. It's like you guys are very powerful keepers here, Scorpio. Very knowledgeable, right? You guys keep a lot of energy. Typically, that's like sexual energy because that is the 8th house. But it's like for you guys, I'm guessing, not guessing, I'm feeling, I guess guessing is right too. That is a lot of knowledge that you guys are keeping in. And they're just like, okay, it's up to you to decide who you share this knowledge with. You guys could be like very secretive about who you let information in, like what kind of information you share with people. We have a star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. It's like you guys just know a lot. Interesting. Sorry. And then we also have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. You guys could be a little bit aggressive. I don't know if that's like something you guys enjoy. Like, you guys could just have a lot of people in your energy as well. You guys could, like I don't know, I don't remember what sign I said, but it's like you guys just being on this planet, your body, your soul, you help activate the grid, right? You guys help bring the planet's vibration up. And I kind of want to say you guys already know this, like to the Scorpio that I am talking to. Or if you guys don't, you guys might be realizing this now. I just kind of was like softening to love. I don't know if you guys are like taking things really seriously, where it's just sometimes it's not that serious. Life isn't that serious. I don't know, maybe to you guys it is. It's kind of like, I think that you guys like to go back and forth a lot. Let's clarify. Sometimes when we think we have so much power, right? We can feel like we know more, or like we're not better, but like, I don't know why, like testing, like maybe you feel like you're testing people, or like you're being tested. And I don't know. And I think that sometimes people are just like, I think that maybe you're encountering or realizing that it's not the same to everybody, that they don't have the same mindset or view as you, that some people just want to have fun, or some people just want to like, you're softening to love, right? Or like they just care more about love. Scorpio is also ruled by Mars, isn't it? I want to say. And Mars is, no, yeah, I guess the old one is ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about action, right? Like maybe you guys are just used to like taking a lot of action, or having okay, let's clarify. There's something here about regret. Can we clarify? Literally 5 of Wands, which is like fighting with someone. So I don't know if you're fighting with someone, or like, are you fighting with your guides? Kinda. Your guides could be telling you to just like, no, it's like you guys don't want to hear it, but it's just like to not, just not to take things so seriously. 4 of Swords. Do you guys feel alone? Kinda. I kind of want to say like this is your test here with like Temperance and Judgment, where it's like, are you okay not taking action? Because there has to be a balance. You can't always be taking action. Like you do have to take a rest period, or like you do have to, there just has to be balance here. Knight of Swords, like it's kind of, I don't know if it's like this fear of not taking action. Like, are you going to miss out? Can we clarify this here for Five of Swords? Yeah, I think that's it. Like with the 7 of Cups here, it's like there is a lot of options. You feel like you like, sometimes you feel like you might make the wrong mistake. You think about it so often. That's exhausting. And at the same time, it's like, I think you guys do have to realize that it just does not matter. Not everything matters, right? To let go of control, which I think can be kind of hard for you guys. Let's see what area we have here. We have the 7th house, which is partners, which is balance and cooperation, finding balance. I think maybe if you do find somebody, you might need to balance this out, because I do feel like the partner that you're going to attract, that's going to be in your life, is going to be someone who is quite the opposite of you. And like where you like to take action, this person is more like a wait and see. And that can drive you kind of crazy. So you might, that's like something you might want to work on. Yeah. And learning to pick your battles. I don't know why that's coming out, but okay. Can we get an affirmation here for Scorpio? We have, today I am energetic. Today I am filled with an incredible energy and enthusiasm to face this beautiful day. Which I kind of feel like you guys don't have that problem, Scorpio. You guys have a lot of energy, a lot of to take action, to I don't know why I'm hearing like you can fight people, like argue with people. But okay, that's it. That's it for you guys. Thank you so much for you guys are still here and watching. Thanks, Jamaica. Yeah, 611. Is it 611? This day was a long read. If you guys are still here, please make sure you like this video. I'm trying to crack my back. Subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Once I get to the 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing free yes or no questions And yeah, I think that's it, right? Everything will be timestamped down below, hopefully within the next couple of minutes. Thank you guys again. Jamaica, I missed the Pisces reading, but somehow it's always there. There's always a message, right? Sometimes I kind of feel like when I do these readings, they all kind of just like sound the same, or like everybody's going through the same thing because we are doing collective readings. So it would make sense that a lot of the readings that you would get more than one message from them. Oh, thanks. Okay, I love you guys. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.